What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we're starting on the web app. Because of the way my packs are, I've got a silver pack here. Ooh, a Turkish league player, not bad. Yeah, we've got a Fulham player and a Hearts player. That's actually really not bad. I'll go and deal with that pack in a second. But yeah, because of the way my packs are right now, it's very hard for me to get to the packs that I want to get to without being on the web app. And what I did, or what I've done, is I have gone and built 5 81 plus packs because I was sitting there and I was thinking, you know, I'm preparing for team of the season and I'm steering clear of promos that don't necessarily benefit the squad or upgrade the squad. But at the same time, this is still a first owner road to glory. You know, I don't want to not open any packs. I don't want to just save every last little scrape for team of the season and then be like, you know, open everything, have 100 team of the seasons and nothing to do with them because there's just too many of them. But at the same time, I do want a big blowout for team of the season. But as you can see, with how many packs we've saved, it has literally been exactly two. Well, today you're watching this on Sunday, so it's been 2 weeks and 2 days since I started stacking packs. And in that time, we've got gold players packs 3, premium gold players packs for 4, 5, 6. Prime gold player packs for 5, the jumbo premium gold players pack, which is very good. Then we've got some low end packs, small gold, small gold, small gold. These are low end, and the reason why I'm saving these aren't necessarily great to save. And if I explained this before, but allow me to explain it again. If in FUT birthday there is a promo team that has a whole bunch of common base golds as the promo players, I will open these packs because there's 5 commons and 1 rare. I get 6 chances at hitting one of those players. But during this current promo, there's only rare base golds that have special cards, so I only have 1 chance of hitting those players. I don't want to take that risk. So even though the small gold players aren't necessarily brilliant for the current promo team, they will be good in time. Small prime gold players, this is a little better for now because there's 3. Small prime gold players again is 3. Small prime gold players, small rare gold. I think we've got 3 of those. We then get rare gold packs. Now, I'm probably going to end up with about 40 of these for team of the season because I get these the most from draft rewards. So I have opened a couple anyway, but rare gold, rare gold, rare gold, 4, 5 rare golds we've got. I am inclined to open these anyway. And the reason why I'm inclined to open these anyway is because although it's 12 items, it's likely only 3 players and then 3 rare players. So do you know what? In fact, today, for this video, I will open the rare gold packs. Why not? There's 5 of them. They're all rare, so it's great for the promo team right here. We then got rare players packs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 11 100k packs, which we know full well. We've got the 5 mega packs, a rare mega pack, and an ultimate pack. We then got the 5 81 pluses that I just built. And then again, premium election players packs. Now, these have got silvers in them, so there's some argument to the fact of, hey, you could open these now. And maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. But again, I'd rather wait for a promo where there's some silver players available because then it counts in both of those as well. And we got some pretty cool packs. Rare election player packs are really good. Small primes, a few smalls, but a lot of premiums, premium mix, rare mixed, small rare mix. Like we got some really, really cool packs in there. And small rare mix players aren't necessarily great either. You know, it's just 2 shiny golds and that's it. But I want the best chance at team of the season. Sadly, on the web app, you don't really get to see if it's a walkout. Now, when you open the pack, you do get to see if it's a special card via the confetti. We get an 84 on our first pack there. That's not too bad. Yeah, you get to see by the confetti what kind of player type it is, which sucks a little bit. But I don't think it shows whether it's a board or a walkout. I think it just shows that it's a gold card here. So we get an 84 followed by an 83. I probably have a Dan. I don't. That's fantastic. So I got rid of a lot of untradables for these 5 packs. I had about 23 or 24 untradeable shiny golds, and then I used some other shiny golds. And when I thought about it, I thought, damn, I've put 55 shiny gold players into these packs, and I'm going to get 10 back. So the difference, the swing is going to be 45 shiny golds, which even at discard price is about 30,000 coins worth of discard price. Now, some of them were untradeable. Oh, is that an inform? Yes, it is an inform. There you go. So you see the confetti was a little different. Fantastic. So that's all right. We get an 84. an 83, and now an Inform. The Inform is going to come in very handy at one stage or another. But yeah, that's like basically from this, I need to make around 35 to 40,000 coins worth of players back for SBCs. I haven't so far. We're not far off. We've got an Inform, an 84, and an 83. We're probably up at about 18 to 20,000 with 2 left. And this is just a standard gold card again. In fact, as an 81 plus pack goes, that's horrendous. It's 2 81s. The good news is we don't have a single duplicate yet, which is quite interesting. I wish it would take you back to the spot you were at. And then our last 81 plus pack, and sadly no, damn, another 81. So this was just a little bit of a waste. And we also get our first duplicate, of course. I had to go and say something, didn't I? So we'll send that one to the trade pile, and then let's go back into the game, back onto the console right here, and yeah, I'm gonna open those rare gold packs. Like I know I want to save the most for the team of the season, and I'm doing great for the team of the season saves. I know a lot of people in the comment section were kind of giving the old, oh, he'll fold at the first promo, and some people will justify what I'm doing here as me folding. This isn't me folding. This is me actually utilizing my packs smartly. The rare gold packs are generally just trash. As I say, 12 items, sure, 3 players, that's all you're getting. And it's, you know, whether it's team of the season or whether it's anything, it's very, very unlikely that we're going to get anything massive out of these. And we're going to start with Jonas, which is nice, an 84 rated. Obviously, the 84s right now have no good value, so he doesn't really hold much. But this is why I'm happy to open these packs, because they're just dead. There's not a lot going on in these packs, you know. Maybe the buying kit sells for a few hundred coins, but yeah, there's not an awful lot going on in these packs. Hisage is actually worth a little bit, isn't he? Yeah, like 1,500 coins or so. And then Jonas will save on the trade pile, and Defrel could be worth something just because he's French. Okay, so he'll sell for like 900 to 1,000, which is about 300 coins more than he would usually sell for. So that's our first pack. We had 5 of these, I think. I don't think, you know, obviously if we hit that walkout, if we hit a sick player, that'd be sick. But on my pay to win account, I'm not even kidding when I tell you guys, I have opened about 60 to 70 ultimate packs, and I'm yet to pack one of these new cards. It's just the way it is. I know some people open the 2-player packs and hit one. Me, it's just not. It's not my lucky day. We do get that's whoa. We get 7 players in that pack. That is all right. Odriozola there. I mean, he's got bids on him. We'll pop him up. These guys almost definitely won't sell. We'll discard those and send everything else into the club. So 3 more of these before we get into some draft gameplay. Which, funnily enough, 2 of these rare gold packs came from the draft you're going to see later. I got 2 rare gold packs and a premium gold pack as my reward. Do we get another board? Nope. See, and this why for me is it kind of just doesn't matter what's in packs and what's not. You know, you just this is what I'm used to. This is where whatever. This is where I usually see things. Is the Brazil kit selling right now? A few hundred as well. Yeah, this is usually what I see in these kind of packs. Now I have packed some nice things out of these packs over the years. That's just because I've opened the packs a lot over the years. But yeah, we got 2 more. This is going to take us down to 83 packs, but we got 83 top quality packs. There's a few like half okay, half bad ones here or there. But we're living the dream so far. Although these packs, we started off good with an 84. We went down from there with an 83, and it has kind of just continued to drop in terms of value here every single pack. And maybe that means we end up... Wait, what? Why are the gold players packs at the front and the premium gold player... I don't understand how the pack system works. I don't know how it decides which one it puts at the front. But here we go. The final rare gold pack, guys, before we get into some gameplay for today's episode. No walkout out of all 5 of those, of course. No board here, and just an utter waste of packs in general. Let's see what we actually got in the pack. Maybe a coin unlock or a draft token or something nice there. No, just kidding. Although some players that I don't have yet, but we'll throw those items away. And yeah, that is going to be the end of some of the live parts here. Let's get into some gameplay. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, first and foremost, we've got some drafts for you. I know you guys don't know what the draft team is at the start of the draft. I will show it in a little more length at the end of the draft. And then we've got some Foot Champs gameplay. The first comment that I want to bring up is Robin says, why do we now have music in the background? Well, like probably this video here as well, for the first half of the gameplay, for some reason yesterday my Elgato just stopped recording game sound. I don't know how it happened. I don't know why it happened. I had no indication that it happened, but it happened. And so instead of having just a deadly silence and then my voice, I decided to just put some noise in the background. This is just for your ears. I don't know if you enjoyed it or not. I hope so. I hope you enjoyed this video too. Or maybe I'll leave it out this video and then you can be like, hey, this is what you would have had last video, you know? But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Next comment is from L. Allers. He says, Nep, don't know if you know, but you shouldn't worry about the content so much. Although bigger videos will get you more views, you still have around 60k people who will literally watch no matter what. It may not be 100k, but it's still a lot. Also, the content EA is providing us, there's usually something new for you to show anyway. Keep it up. And there's a second part to his comment as well. Hold on. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm a content creator. It's like if I didn't worry about the content I was producing, that would be an issue. But yeah, you are right in the sense that, you know, even on a bad video or a video where there's no enticing title or there's no real content in the game, much like today's video in many regards, still 50, 60, 70,000 people will show up and watch the game. So that's pretty awesome. However, in terms of the content that EA are producing, right now I'm being very picky with what I'm doing and what I'm not doing because I want to enjoy this game for what it is. And I've been talking a lot about SBCs on Twitter and on my main account. And we got some SBC discussion to have here as well in a second. But right now, the SBCs, like, I've been a product of my own luck on this series and my own kind of grind. And we got to a point very early on in the series where there wasn't many players that could have upgraded my team, and I had to wait around until Team of the Year. You know, I didn't do much Futmas cards. I didn't do any of the SBCs over Futmas. I didn't engage in the promos over Futmas, really. And that was because, you know, I had packed Trezeguet. I had completed Makalele's card. I had some, just in general, good team, right? And so those promos were pretty bad for me. And then through Team of the Year, we obviously added Kante and Varane Team of the Year cards. We've since had some good goalkeepers that we've got that are high end. We've still got Juan Fran, who is a top tier. We added FFS Militao, who's really cool. We've added Neymar just after Team of the Year. And again, I like, in terms of like the curve of the current meta, my team has always been above the curve. So what I have to do is I have to wait for the curve to catch up before the promos are really valuable to me. And I feel like that's where we're at again now with headliners and with the carnival cards. These cards are good cards and they're fun cards, but because they're not an improvement to my team other than Neymar, it would just be it would be a mismanagement of my account to indulge in these. Now, obviously, as a content creator and somebody who has a pack-only Road to Glory, I sit there and, like I did earlier on in this video with opening those 25k packs, you know, there's got to be some give and take. There's got to be some area where I'm like, okay, these cards aren't necessarily for me, but let's just try our luck anyway, because if we hit a tradable one, that'd be pretty cool. We can use them, then we can sell them and go from there. But in general, like, I'm waiting for the next power spike. And this is why I'm doing Project Team of the Season, is because I think the next power spike for me is going to be Team of the Season. You know, these SBCs that we're getting, today we got 2 SBCs today. The flashback Vincent Kompany, I'm not going to do him. Like, I mean, look at the centre-backs I have. Rio Ferdinand's prime icon SBC doesn't even make it into my team. You know, and so when Rio Ferdinand's prime SBC doesn't make it into my team, there's no way on earth Vincent Kompany is going to make it into my team. And for 260,000 coins, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth me wasting those resources. It's just not. If it was 150,000 coins plus packs, I'd consider it. You know, 91 rated cards, some packs back, another flashback in the club. Yeah, fair enough. And then that Limbombe, it's a decent card, and it's 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's got some really cool features about him. You know, he's very fast. He's got high agility and balance, great stamina and jumping. And you get 2 packs back for him. But even him at 100,000 coins for an untradeable card that isn't better, excuse me, than the items that I already have. And when you consider the items I have, Futmas Rashford, Futmas Heung-min Son, Neymar, and Felipe Anderson red item as like my 4 primary left wings, he is not. He is as good as them, probably not better, or probably not on the level of them. He's probably a lower level than all 4 of them, and so it would be a waste for me. And what I've kind of come toward whilst playing on like draft and stuff like that is that if I want to experience new players and experiment with new players, I can do that in draft. You know, I can play with players and then get packs back at the end and go from there. And in terms of pricing for the left wings, when you get down to the 100,000 coin mark for left wingers, the amount of cool cards that are available that are way better. You can get the 86 Heung-min Son, you can get Inform Anthony Martial for 83k. You can get Inform Kingsley Coman for 75k. You can get Inform Angel Di Maria for 50k. You can get the Inform Ziyech for 46k, probably not good for a left wing though. You can get the 85 Anthony Martial. You can get the Inform Henrik Mkhitaryan for 36k, and he's quality. Okay, he's not quality as a left wing, but that's his base position, but he's quality. And there's so many cards out there that are just cheaper and tradable and better than this Carnival card, that it's not something I want to get involved in. And so in terms of for content right now for the Road to Glory, I am doing a lot on the Road to Glory. I'm doing a whole bunch of bronze packs, a whole bunch of league SBCs, a whole bunch of draft that you see in here, and a whole bunch of account preparation is fair to say what I'm doing. But in terms of the SBCs, none of them are standing out to me that make me think I need this card, because they're just way off the mark, you know. And then in the regards of, for example, the Player of the Month Aguero, once again, I just got too many attackers that are like high end anyway, but Aguero's Player of the Month card is so expensive. Even that Hulk SBC is creeping up towards 300,000 coins now for a card that wouldn't even make it into my first team. It wouldn't even make it into my second team, that Hulk card. You know, it's way below the threshold. It's way below the scope of where I need. So I have to take that into consideration. And what that does is it causes weeks like this where we're in a promo week, yet I'm not engaging in any of the content because it's just not quite up to the standard that I need it to be. And that's not to say that it's not for everybody. I know some of you guys will love that Vincent Kompany. Some of you guys will look at that Limbombe card and be like, yes, I want that. And there was a comment as well about, where was it? No, I can't find it. Maybe I didn't bring it. But there was a comment about the Limbombe saying that the guy, you know, he did it for cheap and stuff. And what I will say with people that do these SBCs now, if you do this Limbombe and you do it with 30k spent and then items that you already had in the club, you still spent 100,000 coins worth of like content on that card. You know, those cards that you use, the 84s and 85s untradables that you had, you still use them. So if you never do another SBC for the rest of the game, that's perfectly fine. But if you do even one more SBC for the rest of the game, this is now a card that you've wasted those 84s and 83s on. And that's what I think EA want. I think, you know, with FUT Birthday probably going to be following straight on after this Carnival promo. And with Team of the Season, like FUT Birthday will likely be a 10 day to 14 day promo because it's a 10 year of FUT. So it'll probably be a big promo. So with FUT Birthday coming and taking us towards the back end of March, Team of the Season is genuinely going to be 1 to 3 weeks after that. And so what I feel like EA are doing with these SBCs is they're giving out SBCs that are a little lower than the current like threshold of the players. And they're a little more expensive than they have been previously. And somebody had said that the SBCs now are more expensive because of the fact there are more coins in the game, you know, and that is something that has to be considered. But EA could have better coin sinks in this game. You know, I explained away before, like if EA's main objective by these SBCs is to remove coins from the game, they don't actually remove many coins from the game from this, because what happens is when somebody buys a card for, let's say the one of the flashback company sections costs 100,000 coins and you just buy 100,000 coins worth of cards, that isn't 100,000 coins that have gone from the game. That's only 5,000 coins that have gone from the game, which is the 5% EA tax, because those 100,000 coins went to another account. They went to the person that you bought those cards from. That person now has those coins less the EA tax. So what happens is you know, EA EA are putting these prices up and up and up to reduce more and more coins via tax, and try and like remove the coin balance and the card balance of people's accounts so that they spend more money in the long term. And that's all well and good, except there are so many more smarter ways to do that. And in my opinion, one of the smartest ways to do that is to offer packs in the store that cost coins, never FIFA points, and are entirely untradeable. That way, if you open a 25k pack that's untradeable, but it contains, let's say, the average price of a shiny gold card is 800 coins, discard or open bid or whatever. So if they put a pack where there's 10 of them in, that's 8,000 coins worth of cards if they were tradable. If they actually put a pack where there's 10 shiny golds for 7,500 coins, but they were all untradeable, people would buy that a lot when they did upgrade SBCs. And as an example, the 81 plus SBCs right now, they require 11 shiny gold cards. And so I would buy lots and lots of those untradeable packs, and all that would happen then is my coins would just go. Those coins don't get transferred to another account, they just disappear. And that is a much, much better way to remove coins from the market than upping the prices of these SBCs and making them unattainable to the point where they're not valuable for the person that's making them or for anybody in between, really. That's the end of my Foot Champs gameplay for now, guys. I'm going to go live, so I will be right back. And what that would ultimately do, guys, is just benefit everyone. It would reduce the cost price of these kind of SBCs because EA have already taken so many coins off the market, and it would allow people to be smarter with their choices. Like, for example, some of the SBCs that we've had already, like the Juanfran SBC was like 140k. Now, yeah, it was way back in the day when there weren't as many coins. And, I know people have picked up a whole bunch of coins and a whole bunch of cards just because of the length of time that the game has been going. But because EA are giving us so many SBCs so consistently, which, by the way, I'm all for, I'm loving the amount of content we're getting, because they're giving us so many, it's about waiting for the right one because of the cost price. And so far, in my opinion, I don't think the company or the I can't remember the other guy's name, SBC, I don't think they're good value for coins. I just don't. I think that you could, what the problem is for me is, SBCs, obviously you need the cards to do the SBCs, and a lot of people do them with untradeable cards, or they just go and buy the cards. The issue with that is what you're ending up having in your account is a 91 rated, in the eyes of the company, 91 rated untradeable card that has cost you, whether that's in liquid coins or whether that's in opportunity cost or sunk cost, that has cost you 250 to 260,000 coins, right? That's just the long and the short of it. That's what it's cost you. And for that same 260,000 coins, you could go to the transfer market and you could purchase, for example, the headliner Hernandez that is around, where is he? What is he? 82 rated? Is it this guy? Or is it his brother? Yeah, there you go. Look at that. This headliner Hernandez is coming in at, I think, like 220,000 coins. Now, this card, it's not necessarily like worlds better than Vincent Kompany. In fact, Kompany has considerably better defending and physicals. But medium-high work rates are great. He's 6 foot tall. He's got great pace. He's got good reactions and ball control. He's defending physical, well-rounded. So with an anchor chemistry style, he becomes a really solid player. And in my opinion, the SBCs, because they are untradeable and because they are coin sinks in many regards, not as good as I would have liked to have hoped, but they are coin sinks in many regards, the Vincent Kompany has to be, at this stage in the game, has to be great value, because if you're somebody that plays as much as I play, what sold straight away? Oh, the cam to centre forward is insta-sold for 2.4. If you're somebody that plays as the game as much as I play, you're going to already have a squad that is heads and shoulders better than that Vincent Kompany card, to the point where the 250,000 coins is just an utter waste. I mean, when you look at just my bench, I've got 91s and 90s and stuff on the bench. I've got quality cards. I've got a Rio Ferdinand just chilling there on the bench. That Vincent Kompany is useless to me. And on the flip side, if you're somebody who started the game late and you're playing catch-up right now, it would be a gross waste of coins to spend $250,000 for an untradeable card when you're so far behind everybody, not even taking into consideration that birthday and team of the season is going to be here, that is going to offer way better value cards. If you even just talk about the here and now, you would be far better taking those coins and buying players that upgrade your squad way more and with tradable players than spending those coins on just one untradeable player would be. And in the same token, for for that left mid guy, he's relatively cheap. He's coming in at 100,000 coins. Where is the SBCs? He's coming in at 100,000 coins. That Hulk as well is just way too expensive. Mendy, too expensive. Limbombe, that's his name. He's coming in at 100,000 coins, and he's got a lot of good things about him. His jumping and stamina are great. His dribbling in general is great, other than reactions and composure. But as we've discussed many times before, those two stats only are only really relevant in the tough games. And because of how little I personally am playing the game right now, that wouldn't really impact me too much. I think he would still be a fun card to use. His crossing's great, his curve's great, his shooting is generally okay. Especially with timed shooting, the finishing at 77 isn't a huge issue, and his pace is fantastic. He's got 5-star, 4-star, that's great. But for me, 3 months ago, I was wasting my coins on these. Even taking into consideration what I've got on my bench right here. If we look at Rashford and Son, this was, I can't even remember how much Rashford and Son were. I've got Alphonso Davies as well. And again, he is a prime example. He is truly a perfect example of why, for me, I'm not going to be even touching these kind of SBCs, because just look at the 5 left mids I've got available right here again, and Neymar on the bench. Rashford, 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, 6'1", brilliant stats, as good as the new card. And how many games have I played with him? 37. And with only 14 goals, most are as a sub. Heung-min Son, 5-star, 4-star, 6 foot, high. Again, brilliant stats for Heung-min Son. Played 106 games with him. Got a little bit better value out of him. Felipe Anderson's red card. Amazing stats here. Great stamina, great dribbling, very good passing, very good shooting, and exceptional pace. We've got 45 games on him. When we look at Alphonso Davies, 18 games. And because he's only got 1 goal, they're all as a sub. And again, brilliant stats, very similar in regards to the stats to that new card, other than the fact he's 4-4 instead of 4-5, or 5-4 or whatever. But in terms of reactions and composure, very similar. The dribbling, this is a super similar card. So to waste that 100,000 coins, and then Promes the same, good stamina, good jumping, not quite as good as the other card. He's probably a little bit worse off of a card, but again, 4-star, 5-star. So in that regard, like it's just, for me, I need the right SBC to come out. And I hope you guys know that for you, I'm not saying don't do these cards because I don't want you to enjoy this game and stuff. I just think that, A, you'll probably already have similar/better versions of cards. And B, it has to be a card that just upgrades your team truly. And my team right now, it is getting to that stage where it's not the best team in the game by far, other than, super high pay-to-win players. People are catching up with the state of my team because of the amount of SBCs that are coming out. And, that's going to have an impact all the way through until team of the season. But, yeah, for me, these SBCs, they're just not worth it. They're just not worth it. To end off the video today, I did have loads more comments, but I continually waffle on. To end off the video today, which is probably what the title of the video is going to be about, which is making profit, the huge profit that I've made. I bought a whole bunch of cam to centre forward cards and a whole bunch of centre forwards cam cards back in the day. Why have these gone up to 4K? I bought these. Hold on, let me get my spreadsheet up here. I bought the cam to centre forwards for 1,600 coins. And they're now up to 3,800 coins. And that is why, guys, I spend a lot of time on the consumables market, because they fluctuate heavily for multiple reasons. And the centre forward cam cards I bought for like 3,200 coins. Are they gone to 5K? Yeah, they're back up to 5K again. I'll wait to sell those, because I want to get rid of these right here for 3,600 coins. And that is, remember when I was telling you guys, like, if I liquidated, I'd have millions and millions of coins. This is why, because although there's only, like 40 of these here, 40 of them at 3 3.5k or so, it's going to be about 140, 150,000 coins. And then with the centre forward to cam cards, that's going to be about another 300,000 coins, somewhere like that. 5,000, yeah, about 300,000 coins for the centre forward to cam cards. That's going to put me close already back onto 2 million coins. And with all the packs we've saved up and all the other stuff we've got, I've actually done a really good job of getting rid of a lot of the consumables that I've got. Let's see if those sold straight away for the 30. Well, 4 of them have. So 36, I think, it must be an insta sale. Yeah, 36. Wow, even 37s are going immediately. So that's mental. That's genuinely mental that I'm able to profit that much. I don't know why they spiked. I was selling them yesterday. 2 of them I had already still on my trade pile that didn't sell for like 2,600 because I thought, hey, I bought them for 1,600. To sell them at 2,600 is brilliant. Why? What's come out that's caused cam to centre forwards to go up in price? What SBCs did we get? We got a left wing. I'll tell you what it'll be. It'll be that Anderson Talisca and that Hatton Ben Arfa. It will be people completing those weekly objectives, getting those cards, and wanting to convert them to strikers. And probably in that sense, the cam to centre mids, which I've only got 1 left of, probably that has also gone up in price because of that. And it's smart in many regards to watch the market for those sort of things. And I used to do it a lot way back in the day. I explained this before a lot. When red cards used to come out and they were actually upgrades to people's teams, I used to look at the team of the week on a Wednesday, and let's say Felipe Anderson got his first in form. I would buy so many left mid to left wing cards because so many people would have used that Felipe Anderson as an upgrade to their team, so they would have needed to convert him from a left mid to a left wing to fit him in for chemistry. And so for Thursday through Friday, left mid to left wing cards would be 3, 4, 5 times the price they normally would be. And I'd just buy them all for like 3, 4, 500 coins and sell them all for like 12, 15, 1800 coins. And it's how I made a lot of my coins at the start of the game. Very recently, since I stopped playing Champs seriously, pretty much since Christmas, even though I spend a lot of time on this account, I stopped investing and trading in that manner. And that's why my coin balance, I'll tell you when it was actually, when I packed Ruud Gullit, because of how many coins I achieved off of that with no effort. I won a draft, I packed a 6 million coin player. Because of how many coins I achieved off of that with no effort, I lost the edge. I lost the desire to carry on trying to make huge coins. We've since started burning slowly through all those coins, and although we could go to about 4 to 5 million liquid if we fully liquidated every item, we're not there. We're at 1.3. And again, the question's raised. The question is always asked of, what do you want coins for? And wouldn't you prefer packs? And yeah, I would prefer packs. But coins will be great for the end of the game when loads of loads of SBCs come out that are, once we get to the end game stage, which we're not at yet, every SBC is going to be as good as the cards that I've got. And that's when it's going to be like, okay, now I want to try out these cards. Now I want to test out what we've got going on here. So if if a team of the season SBC comes out that's 300,000-400,000 coins for like a 94, 95 rated team of the season card, now I'm going to be like, yeah, let me just go and do that. I've got the coins. I've got already a great team. Let's try a different player. Let me see this cam to centre mid. If this is more than 2k, then they have spiked as well. They are about 2k. So yeah, I'm going to pop that up too. I was selling those for like 1,200-1,500 coins. And then the centre forward to cams are going for currently about 4.5s. I will wait until they go right back up to 5k, because they will ultimately. And then the centre forward to strikers might also have spiked. No, they're still 200 coins. But yeah, that's, as you can see, I don't really have that many consumables, position modifiers left. I've sold off a lot. These don't sell, which is why there's still so many of them. These will sell for 5k. These don't sell, which is why there's still so many of them. And then it comes to chemistry styles. I don't really have many of these either. I sold all my anchor cards. I've got 1 left. I sold them all for, what did I buy them for? I bought them for 800 coins. And I sold them all for like 1,700 coins. And it looks like they've actually come back down in price again to 1,400. It might be a buy time again on the anchor cards. But yeah, guys, that's us making some serious profit off of the off of the cam to centre forward cards. As I said, I started with a spreadsheet where I was marking down exactly how much I bought every consumable for, when I bought them, why I bought them, and how much they went to. Now I started mass buying consumables during promo weeks because of how many packs came out that were giving us a lot of, giving us a lot basically out of the packs. And I just marked down the average price I bought them for. To end off today's video, let's open... Do we want to open one pack? We do want to open one pack. We want to open a Prime Gold Players pack. They're so bad. Oh, there's none there. Just kidding. Did I open all the Prime Gold Players packs? I don't think I did. Oh, there it is. There's a Prime Gold Players pack. To end off today's video, guys, we're going to open a Prime Gold Players pack. Let's see if we can get anything decent out of it. Probably not. These are typically the worst packs that you get. No walkout. Do we at least get a board? Spanish striker is going to be Gerard Moreno. Oh, interestingly enough, actually, before we do get out of here, I want to show you guys some of the investments that I've made that I think you guys... Oh, I shouldn't have discarded those. This is the Road to Glory, not the main account. That I think you guys should make that's really important. Something that I did is I went out yesterday and I bought so many 84s and 83s that I didn't already have. And you'll see now... 2.8k, 2.5k, even him 3.7k. Jonas there was first owner. First owner. There's a few first owners in here, of course. We are a first owner Road to Glory. Gomez 2.8k. Like, these cards at this cheap were just crazy value to me. So in fact, Gomez at 2.8k. I wonder if he's already look at that. He's already like 4k. And so now there's like, now I sit here and think, do I sell him and make that 1,000 coins? Or, which I have done there, or do I sit here and hold and hold and hold until I actually want to complete an SBC? And then, hey, look, I've got some cards that were crazy cheap. Felipe Anderson I picked up for 3k. I can imagine he's 4.5 to 5k right now. Yeah, like maybe like 4,300 or so. And I did that with all the 84s. All of the 84s within reason. Once I started getting up to like the 4 5k mark, those 84s weren't worth it to me. But I invested in all those 84s and then all the 83s as well. I got pages and pages and pages now because I was picking these up for like 800 coins and stuff. 850, 750 coins. 800 coins for Lucas Vasquez as an 83 rated. That's mental. Like, that's just so cheap. And now, I mean, he's still cheap now, but 800 coins for that is just genuinely mental. And so I've got pages on pages of 83s. And again, it was really lending into making a whole bunch of profit for just minimal effort. And there you go. Gomez sold for 4k and I picked him up for 2,800. It was brilliant. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Probably a really long video again right now. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.